Alright, welcome back to SOS. I'm BA. Alright, today I've got a whole stack of crazy weird stuff to do this show and tell today. I don't even know where to start. I think I want to kind of get through. Let's slide some of this stuff over real quick because I've got stuff from a little bit of everybody today, from flashlights to multi-tools and things like that, and knives, right? So let's go with this Streamlight Wedge XT. I've kind of seen, let's just rip this thing open. You guys get to see the unpackaging of this stuff, and I always like being able to do that for you guys. All right. Now, this is like that one that I carry around in my pocket already. This one has different modes. 500 lumens, it has USB Type-C. So that's good. You've got a Type-C charger, so it's something that you might already have to charge your devices already. What do I get in here? I get a sticker. Warranties and stuff. There's your charger. It has a lanyard here. So you got a lanyard. I like this. I like the color. I like how it feels. Let's see. Let's give it a check. So it's just a flashlight. Let's see. It has different modes. Yeah, 3 different modes there. And it's very basic. That's about all there is to this thing. I mean, it's a very solid aluminum cased, aluminum forged flashlight, like most of them. But it's got this pocket clip here to clip on your side. And that's the Streamlight Wedge. I don't know why we call it the Wedge. No magnetic base, unfortunately. I wish it did have that. There's your charging port. Yeah. That's about all there is to that. So any of you that are looking at this thing, that's kind of what you're going to get with this wedge. But durable, strong, high-powered light that, you know, will last a while. So that's good. Now, that's that. So let's just set that off to the side. It's like, I'm not going to waste much time with that. It's a flashlight. Okay, so we got another flashlight. Let's go ahead and knock this one out real quick. We'll get to some multi-tools. This is from RovyVon, and their flashlights are very unique. If you go and pick out their, check out their selection, they make so many flashlights, and this is just one of those flashlights that they make. I don't know what we got going on here. I usually discover something weird going on with these flashlights, but there we go. There's a push button. Is that a push button? There it is. I was looking for that guy. And then you've got a dial back here in the back. That's crazy. You've got the dial back here to change your settings. There it goes. Momentary. Nice. So you have another momentary. Gosh, that thing's bright. And then there's your on and off switch. And then, is there anything else to this thing that I need to know? Sometimes I end up discovering something else. Nope. That's pretty much all there is to that. And I don't know what in the world. We got this thing here. I know. Now I just got to turn it off. Turn off! What else we got here? We got our clip. So you can mount it to something. I think it would go like this. There we go. Gosh, that's wonky. Some people just, they make these crazy flashlights. There we go. Now we got a clip. Let's see here. Let's go through here. I just want to verify real quick that there's no other little features that I'm missing here. Yeah, that's it. And then it doesn't say, there we go. It's supposed to rotate. So you move this down. Okay, this down. And then it rotates. And that's like a storage port here. So you can put, this is so you can put like extra batteries, like your AAA batteries. You can put more AAA batteries into it. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Momentary, your switch back here changes everything, and then it has your indicator when it's charged or when it's dead. It's just a very unusual flashlight. This is the E30. So if you're looking for something like this crazy thing, that's that in a nutshell. It comes with a cool case. Most of these usually come with really nice cases. flashlight. I know, right? You're thinking like I'm thinking. You're like, okay, that's another flashlight. Okay. Let's go on to something crazy. Now, this here, this ROXON is another one I did videos on earlier years when they first come out, and they've come a long way. And this is one of their new, this is the M2, and this is supposed to be one of those multi-type things. And then there's a whole lot of other stuff here that kind of goes with this thing, because it is a prototype at the moment. Yeah, this is a prototype. But I wanted to share, gosh, that's crazy. Isn't that crazy? It's a prototype, and they've come up with a way so you can change this one here, this one right here. This is the one that, not this one, but I'm sorry, not this one yet, but this one here. This one goes to this one. I was looking for that. Now, the way this is set up, it starts out, you know, it's just a basic multi-tool, everyday use kind of thing, right? You get this, you get a clip, and it's just a basic multi-tool. But they give you, see, it's empty. There's nothing in there. Nothing in there, right? So you get all of this to decide what in the heck you want to put in your multi-tool. So, like, you got your Phillips, you got your file. That crazy thing looks like a bump key. You've got a can opener, flathead thing, another file. This is a file, and then that's more of a sharpener. And then you've got a knife. You've got a saw. There's a hex bit. I don't know how often I would be using that, so I probably wouldn't apply it. You have scissors. Isn't that crazy? You got scissors. I do like that it comes like this, and then you can kind of decide what the heck you want to put in there. Measuring file. That's like for nail file. I don't think I'll need that. So, like, some of these items, like this one, I wouldn't use. I probably wouldn't really need that. And then here's another hex bit. It's a little bit bigger. Probably wouldn't need that much. Then over here, you know, you've got, I don't know what the heck that is. That's a crazy one. And then you've got this saw thingamabob type thing. And then this is more for like removing fish hooks and scaling. From what I see here, this is what you would scale a fish with. And then right here would be your hook removal. And yeah, hook removal tool. And let's see here. There's the saw. Make sure I didn't go through the, like, there. Oh, there you go. There's your other type of blade that you would put there. And then there's a genuine can opener right there. So this is a can opener with a flathead. So that's more useful. And then you have, this is like a seatbelt cutter. And what's this thing here? Oh, wow. I don't know what that is. It's a scraping tool, like a pry bar kind of thing. And then you have a nice cutter right here. Interesting. Full-size blade, full-size knife. And then a full serrated blade. And then this is obviously to do all this. I'm not gonna drag you through the mud. I've got the tools here. Let's just slap it together and show you what it looks like. Okay, I have figured out the nightmare that is here. Let me get a little bit closer for you. So all these parts, and then you've got this thing. Okay, so you push this back side and it'll let you load your tools. And you've got to make sure, well, there we go. You got to make sure you keep that locked. This is your lock. You'll have to make sure you keep it locked once you get it in there. Alright, so let's, oh boy. It has just been a challenging experience for me. I'm not used to, gosh dog. I'm not used to, oh come on. I'm not used to weird trinkety thing. Gosh dog. Well, so much for my Phillips screwdriver. What else can I put in there? Something thin. Gosh dog. This little jewel file thing, I guess. See if I can get that thing. I don't want that stupid thing. That blade thing there. We do that. They're falling out as I'm trying to put them in. Hold this down. Hope you can see what I'm doing. It's got a notch. There it goes. Gosh, dog. Alright, there's another one. I might be able to put a blade in there now. I'd like to have a knife blade or something. There's this thing here. Let's see if I can get that in there. Gosh, I'm afraid I'm going to lose all those again. They just fall out as soon as I put them in there. There's that. Looks like I got those. Well, that kind of stinks. I don't want that. I don't want that set up. Let's get this stupid thing out. I want that thing out. Give me. Looks like I got to take out 2 to put in 1. Let's get that out. I want to put. I really want to put that. I wish that freaking screwdriver tip wasn't so freaking huge. You can't put all the tools you want to put in there. You're kind of limited. Well, that sucks. Okay. I guess I don't get a Phillips. There goes my Phillips. Let's do can opener again. One day I will have a tool. Box cutter thing. I want this scraper. I think that's cool. Come on. There we go. Now, let's bring them up. Alright, come on. Is that it? Oh, crap. Oh, what happened now? Well, let's back this off. Well. Okay, am I unlocked? Okay, now I'm locked. Good Lord. That's a wiggly mess. Alright, so how does that work exactly? There's that. That's to remove the tools, I guess. Oh, gosh. Whoa, don't fall out. Lock that. Okay, so that just locks it. Oh, gosh. I think I'd rather just stick with a normal multi-tool. Alright, now. I guess I kind of got... Oh, Lordy mercy. I don't like this. I'm sorry. This is not fun. Oh, gosh. That's a wiggly jiggly nightmare, isn't it? The tips are cool. So let's try and get some on the other side. So let's see that'll lock it in that position. What can I actually put in here? Let's see. Well, you only get this one space for long stuff. They put this stupid thing here, so you can't put what you want in there. So now you can put this here, and I don't know if I can put another blade in there or not. Why is that weird? Okay. Will those work? If I put them there. Okay, there's that. That'll work. Maybe now I can put a regular knife? Nope, I can't put a regular knife. I can do my serrade knife. I don't have room for the other knife. Maybe I could put this in and something else. So I can have my Phillips this time? Maybe. Probably not. Fish cleaner. Can I get like one file? I mean, there's no room for a file. I can't put a file in there. I got no room. Because I want scissors. I want at least one knife. What have I got here? I can't even reach those. What a mess. I can't even reach those. I want to see. Okay. I would like to see this thing put together, but this thing is so annoying. I just want to throw it in the trash can. Alright. That's what I think of it. I think it is complete garbage. This thing is stupid. There it goes. It's all falling out now. This thing is not working. It's not working very good. It's horrible. These things here, they're just... Oh, God. Look at that. Look. Look, you're going to be out in the field. You're going to be working on something. And you're going to be like, oh, my goodness. My pliers fell apart. So, basically, you have a set of pliers here if you buy this. You'll get a pair of pliers. That's about all you get. The rest of this stuff here, you just put these in your pocket. You need a knife or something. Just dig them out of your pocket when you're ready to use them. I could probably think of some other uses to do with these things, but not today. That took up half my life right there. All right, moving on. Let's try something that's normal. I hope this is normal. Now, I used to have a high regard for their tools, and lately I am losing my high regard because I'm starting to get very disappointed. All right, so this is a compact tool. This would be nice to put in a little EDC kit. It's already put together. Doesn't look like all the tools are going to fall out. Like you got some kind of glass breaker back there. That's a neat little thing. Got pliers, cutter, clip. That's nice. What does this do? That opens up. Full thing of scissors. Bring this back to here. Now that's nice. Okay. I dig that. Now let's go ahead and this flips up. Close it. Come on. Okay, that's on the other side. All right. Close this up. Got a knife. Or no. A file for your nails. You want to do your nails. And then, okay, that's a split tool. So that goes like this. You got a small flat head and a Phillips. Okay, looks like that's all you get on that side. Then over here, you get some type of weird can opener, another weird can opener, punch thingy, knife type deal. There's those. So that's all of that. What's this? You get another knife. No saw or anything, just multiple knives and stuff. You get one good pair of scissors. And then I think if you pull, is it this thing here? I think you got to pull all this out just to get to that. There's that. This. It's a good thing I show you these things because you're going to decide if you want to buy any of this crap, right? All right. There's that. There's your little Oshkosh, my first tool set. It's got all your tips. There's your, and you put that in there. And it didn't fall out. That's good. And then this goes here, back here, and then there. This goes here. I might actually use that for a kit. This would actually be something I would probably use because it's smaller. It's not huge. Gosh, that thing is an abortion. Isn't that horrible? That other tool. This is, if you're interested in this one, this is the 14-in-1 M2. Not bad. Now, their first series of multi-tools were really good. I still have them. So, I thought that was going to be something to write home about, but that multi-tool you've got to put together, it just falls apart. That's just horrible. I tried everything to get that thing to work, and it just was a complete failure. This here, I give it a thumbs up on that one. There's this. Let's try this. Let's move on to another tool company. Multitool company. This is one of my other favorites. Kind of a knockoff from your Leathermans and stuff. ROCKTOL. This thing's cool. Whoa. Okay, drop that out. There we go. Clip. You have your clip. That's nice. You have a blade. You can actually kind of get that out with your one thumb. There we go. Nice knife. That is a nice knife. This closes up. I think I already nicked my thumb there. That's cool. Here's this. Got your can opener. What's this little doodad? Get your ooh, that's a pokey type screwdriver. There's a flat head scraper thing, and then there is a sewing awl. That makes sense. Now let's close these. Then you have this guy. Well, that's cool. And that holds your tip. How do I close that? Like this? Oh, cool. Simple. Very simple. Takes up less room. Keep it in your pocket. It's a knife. What's on this side? What do we got here? Oh, nice. Full set of scissors. Now, I'm going to say I would recommend this thing 100%. It feels like a Leatherman. It feels and looks like a Leatherman, honestly. And it has the clip and everything like a Leatherman. and it has everything you're going to need. Except pliers. You don't have pliers, but this is for somebody who doesn't need pliers all the time. Not everybody needs pliers all the time. I like that. Now let's try their other one. I don't know what this one is. Haven't had a chance to really look at this. Let's see if I can get this open. Okay. Just getting crazy with it. What's else in here? Nothing. Okay. Just a box. You get a case. So it's a decent case. Don't eat that. You don't want to eat that stuff. That's not yummy. That's not food. That's not a snack. All right. You get a file. A really good file. Does this look familiar? This almost looks like a Leatherman Wave. I think it is a Leatherman. It's like, I think this is a Leatherman Wave. Let's take a look at it. Good. That opens just the same. It feels like the heavy. You know, the heavier one, it's like the step up from the Leatherman Wave. It feels like that. I'm not trying to diss ROCKTOL or anything. That's good. Huge, nice quality saw. Nice. There's your serrated. Showed you the file, right? I told you that one. Nice quality knife. What else is on the inside? What we got in here? We got a nice screwdriver that takes normal tips. That's different. Close that guy up. Normal tips. Whole assortment of stuff here. Let's close that back. There we go. Open scissors. What's this guy? And you got can opener, another little screwdriver thing, and a flathead. This thing comes loaded. This is definitely loaded, and it's very affordable. This is like half the price you would pay for a Leatherman. So the only downside, what's funny is it actually lines up with everything from Leatherman. So if they don't sell a clip, I don't know if they do, but if they don't sell a clip, you could actually just get the Leatherman clip for this thing and call it a day, and you've just saved a lot of money. You know what I mean? It's just one way of, you know, the times are tough. You got to go with what you can afford. This would be a really good tool. It feels very tough. Moving on. Let's move on. Let's move on to knives. Another knife. Now this company here, this is some novelty stuff. It's just silly stuff. This is like a leather opener to put on your desk. It's got a little keychain to it, but this is the katana knife company, and they make all kinds of weird mini katanas. It's called mini katanas. So they make mini katanas, and this is silly. I mean, this thing's, I think it's broke twice since I played with it, but this little pin will fall out. But it's just a little mini katana. You can glue that pin back in. I mean, if you want something like this, it's just silly. It's just little novelty items. You guys might be familiar with like Think Geek and stuff like that. Back in the day, that store used to be around. And my kids like silly stuff like this too. But it is heavy. It is metal. It's not plastic. And I just thought that was kind of funny. It's a little mini katana. But they sent that, and it came with this thing here. It's a samurai pin. I wanted to share this because it's just silly. You got, I know this is not survival related. You've got an extra pin thingy in there, and this thing's supposed to just twist, and you write with it, and it's just a pin. I know that's silly, right? I don't know why. I don't know why, man. You know, I'm just a guy here that's just showing you this stuff. I have no idea. This is what I'm supposed. Oh, there's more of these stupid tools. There we go. That's their knives. Now we're getting into their knives. They have a whole selection of knives. So if you like knives, they have a whole crowd of knives, and they also make katanas. And this is one of the ones that I wanted to show because that's a really sweet knife. Look how clean that is. That's something you would almost see in a battle box or something, right? Pretty nice knife. The push button should just drop. Yeah, it just drops. Yeah, you don't have to do anything with it. Just close it up, just like that. It's pretty quick. Little push button. Very clean looking knife. There's that. let's put this back here for a minute. I know I have a whole assortment of crazy stuff. Now this one here, I think works in conjunction with this company here. So I've got to show this because this is wire strippers. Most people don't show wire strippers, but it needs to get talked about. Wire cutters, wire strippers, and things like that. This is kind of a multi-purpose thing. It's a very powerful tool. It's nothing weak. It's very heavy duty. You got a lock up here at the top. Just unlock it. And you've got everything for splitting all your wires, for doing wiring and everything else. I do a lot of wiring around here. I'm not an electrician, I promise. I do a lot of wiring though. All this section's here for grabbing and pulling. And this is for, up here is for cutting your wires. Put a wire in there, snip, and it just cuts it. And then right here you've got nice for big gauge wire. You could snip, cut it off, cut someone's finger off, cut your cigar, chop, or whatever you need to do. I just thought that was cool to be able to show that. And it has a little holster for it. So when you're doing this stuff continuously, and it comes in a decent color, you could find that. And this is a Toro. I know it's a lot. There's so much stuff, I know. You'll like these things. I like stuff like this. I'm always using these things, and the kids are always snagging it and fixing their toys and crap. All right, this thing here is like a little mini torque wrench. This little mini torque wrench here. You have your gauge here. Tells you where you want to go. You pull this out, adjust it. So you can adjust it to how much you want to put down on it. You just pull it out to there. You got your tip thing here. This will hold there, just like your little base. You just set that on your table when you need it. And you even got a socket fitting there. Shoot back the other way. It's a very nice tool, but it's for torquing. You got to get your right torque, and you've got something like this you can use. And this is magnetic. These are all magnetic. This whole thing is magnetic. You see that? So it's magnetic. It's going to stick to your toolbox. It'll stick to your toolbox and it won't fall off, right? But anyways, this has a full adjustment here. You just pull this out here, and you can adjust to what you want your torque at, and then put your torque tips in and get the proper torque. You have a place here if you want to store all of those in here instead of storing them in there. They just added this. It's just an extra little thing they put in there. I thought that was kind of cool. That's just cutting it short and dry. Moving on. There we go. Last but not least. Moving on to this thing. This little box here. We save the best for last, right? This is cool. This thing is cool. It's a whole little combo kit. This kit comes like this. You order this kit and they'll send you all this. So that's the way this thing rolls. And you get a cool little box out of it, and you can decorate your shop in cool tools. If you got, if you're into like RC cars or drones or whatever it is, these kind of tools might come in handy for that type of work. It's a box inside of a box inside of a box. What's this thing? Oh, bartender. There we go. I got so many boxes. It's getting out of control. All right, get out of here. There's your little handy dandy tip thingy there. All right. How do I open you? Like this? Oh, it's metal. It's metal. It's a metal case. There's that. Don't eat that. What does this guy do? Oh, I'll be dang. Would you look at that? That's cool. So does that... Okay. I'll figure that out in a minute. What does this thing do? There's that. So that works kind of like a screwdriver type thing. Oh, great. How do I... Connecting that... They don't ever come with the right instructions to these things, do they? How do you connect the wrench? Oh, you don't. So the wrench doesn't connect to this. That's not meant to connect to this, I guess. But I guess you could if you did this. There's that. And there's that. So you can connect it if you wanted to. You connect it to this. That's cool. But that's your wrench. How's that? Oh, you push the button. That's cool. So it's adjustable. You can turn it like this. Different angles. You ever had those hard to reach places? And it's a ratchet. Put your tip in. And you just ratchet. And then pull this guy here. Pull that collar. Right? Come here, you. There's that. Pull that guy out. And that can be independently. You can just put something like this in it. Will that fit? Yeah. So you could just put that in there if you wanted to. Anyways, but you'd put this in here. I know, I'm taking longer than I should. There we go. Nice solid sub screwdriver. Boom. That's cool. There's that. That goes there. This goes here. And you can leave that as just one kit right there. That's just like one kit. This is an extra thing. That's kind of cool. And just slap all that right back in there like that. And this guy here. What does this thing do? Is it the same or is it different? I should have just grabbed that little katana knife, didn't I? Or should have. Anyways. What we got? Pop the top of this thing. That's metal too. I like the metal tool cases. It's kind of cool. What we got here? Don't eat that. Oh, this is neat. Well, that is a neat little socket set, isn't it? What size did we go up to here? Where are we going? Oh, 13 millimeter, huh? Oh man, gotta load that metric system. So down here, you can attach, you know, just like the other one. It's the same wrench as a while ago. But this time you get sockets, like little sockets. Nice little tool for getting little jobs done. That's cool. And that, something like that, and just ta-da. That's neat. And you can put that with this, and then let's see what this other one is. Gosh, dog. That stuff is on there. Yeah. All right. Let's just rip that whole thing open. There we go. Another metal box. Like the camo cut. You notice this? Look, the little camo color. It's camo. And then all right. Let's see what this is. There we go. Now we're getting some little stuff. Now you got this guy here. And it's got a nice pivot for your palm for twisting. Wow. They even have one of these. You know how hard it is to get one of these things? That's for those little weird. You got those knives that are got those little fancy little screws. Not Chicago screws, but those other little weird screws. I actually have one for that in here. That's cool. Those are always hard to get. Whole assortment of different size. All those ridiculous ones, you know, you can't ever find. They're all in here. They're all in here right here. That's good. It's a pain in the butt to find a lot of this stuff. I think that about covers it. That's pretty much all of it. I'm sorry I didn't have anything good to say about that ROXON tool, whatever that stupid thing is. But they do make good tools. I'm not going to say that they don't make good tools, because they do. It's just that thing is that needs to get figured out, because that's hard to mess with. But most of these, I mean, if you're going to put them in your toolkits and stuff, it's good to for these little jobs, these little tasks. I mean, you're always messing if you're doing gun maintenance or knife maintenance and all these little doodads. These come in handy, and it comes in handy with a lot of small equipment that you mess with. So I hope this helps, and check some of this stuff out. I'll put some links in the drop down. Be sure to click the drop down. All links are going to be in there, I hope, and go find them. And if you want, go check my Amazon store. It's in the drop down as well. And if you just click that and just play around with the stuff I have in there, I put a lot of weird stuff like that in there. So there's a lot of that weird stuff. I try to find it for people. Anyways, God bless. Take care and stay safe.